Beautiful day, everyone. Let's talk about this argument that some men bring up in regards to why women can't have multiple partners, but men can. And they attribute it to the fact that men can get multiple women pregnant at a time, and a woman can only have one child once a year. Now, this is assuming that human beings are just animals, like we're just flesh, which is false. In the Maji Community teachings, we teach that human beings have a godlike nature, which means they have a soul, and also an animal like nature. So, although this is true in understanding human biology and physiology, that doesn't dictate a woman being able to have multiple partners. It just means that polyandry will be practiced differently than the way that polygyny will be practiced. So polygyny is okay about reproduction, you're reincarnating yourselves, but some women are called with very specific tasks and special purposes to bring forth a soul into the community that shift the reality. So polyandry is more spiritual and it is about preservation of bloodlines. So a woman can have, women who are called to do polyandry have very special gifts and they're needed to bring forth creation because through the divine feminine part of the creator, it brings forth creation that can shift the reality of the community and earth. So this means that, yes, a woman being shared by multiple husbands is going to look different because of the difference in energy versus a man being shared by multiple women. And the purpose behind polyandry and polygyny will be different too. So all this means is that we're just respecting the differences in the energies, but that doesn't mean some women are called to bring forth souls for very specific purposes be that is above and higher than reincarnation, right? So this means that you don't know what you don't know. This means that there's many different reasons why a specific tribe or community chooses to practice this relationship and family style. Polyandry is practiced in different parts of the world: India, China, parts of Africa, the Americas, and even in modern day America, men do share women. It's just not functional and it's not in a cultural way, in a structure and accountability behind it. For those who are not in tribes, all this just contributes to the fact that with my purpose in the Mahi community teachings is that we educate on all forms of poly relationships. That includes both, wife sharing and husband sharing. So that's my purpose, and I just wanted to come here and share more information about this, topic itself. And I think sometimes some men have, it's challenging for them to understand why some men are involved in polyandry as well. But we have to understand, as a Tantra practitioner, I have had men disclose to me in private settings, their desire to share a woman. And something that I found to be common amongst men who are called to do polyandry, or even just wife sharing, is that they're typically around a lot of women, like women gravitate towards them, and that their paths are spiritual. So, with that, it's just understanding that, we all have different life paths and different soul paths. So, that's beyond man, that's greater than man, right? And when we talk about poly relationships, even with polyandry, it's because it's serving the needs of that community. And when we talk about preservation of bloodline, she is consciously bringing forth a soul that is serving the needs of the community and shifting the reality. So this is really about us evolving with the times and releasing old, outdated programming, right? Programming on what it means to be a man and woman, right? Especially in old texts that just were written by human beings in those times a long time ago, right? The constant in this world is change. So this means as we are in a rapidly changing world, in order for us to evolve with that in our bloodlines, we have to upgrade our human consciousness so that we are evolving with the ways of the world. We're evolving with relationship styles. Relationships are evolving. This means that, you know, the way that relationships are coming about in our communities today, because we're different human beings than human beings in the past, we're modern and it's a modern world. So this means that we have different sets of problems to solve in communities. The community needs are different than in the past. As times are evolving and rapidly changing, we have to understand, where are we heading? And where we are heading on earth is humans tapping into their inner sovereignty, consciousness, and restoring back balance, cosmic order, reciprocity between both sexes, and justice. So this means this is not this argument, right? It's coming from a place of, battle of the sexes. This is not what this is about, and that is not what the new world is about. The new world is about cosmic order and balance, reciprocity. These are universal laws. So start to tap in with our teachings so that you don't get left behind. This is a high spiritual path. Women also deserve and are worthy of soul evolution, just like men. Universal laws are above natural laws that we experience in the human realm. So, universal laws of reciprocity, justice, and balance, they are above how we experience natural laws, and they dictate how we experience natural laws in the human realm. So this is really what it's about, guys. Do not get left behind. Upgrade your human consciousness. Start to tap in with the Maji Community teachings. We teach and educate on all forms of poly education and community building. If you want to schedule a one-on-one with me, I have spiritual consultations, and you can go on my website to take a look at that and schedule, ashasekhmet.com. And then also for the Maji Community Mystery School, where we have our library of courses on poly education, community building, that is on school. So it's free to join, and we do have some free courses on there. So just start to educate yourself and not get left behind. All right. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, questions that you have. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and all my links are available on my link tree as well. I am Asha Sekhmet, and I will see you all in the next video.